It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What's up everyone, Sag here, and today, as you can see from the intro, we're going to be doing something pretty exciting, and that has to do with Komodo and Mantis. So, I had someone in my Discord suggest this to me. Speaking of, if you do have any suggestions for me of stuff that you want to see me do, drop it in the Discord. You can join it, the link's in the description, and, just chat with us, see when I'm going live for streaming and whatnot, and of course, to give me any suggestions. But yeah, let's get into this. So I had someone suggest to me to play Komodo Mantis, and at first glance you might be thinking like, oh, Komodo Mantis? That doesn't sound right. That's probably not going to go over very well, and you would be correct. So the Komodo swaps up my entire team, and I'm basically left to RNGESUS to decide my fate. Whether or not my Mantis will kill my best units, kill the Komodo, or stay in the same position. Of course, we hope that it stays in the same position, or at least changes to a more favorable position. Just hopefully it doesn't kill my biggest units. That's what was mostly the problem. So we go through this a few times. At the end of the video, I'll actually include some other fails, because of course there was fails. This took me a few tries, honestly not as many as I thought, because you know what, if you do get lucky enough, it does happen that you can just win straight up, especially if your Mantis kills your Komodo. I think that's actually the best way to do this, is every turn when Komodo swaps up your team, as long as Mantis kills the Komodo, you have a chance, because every time you don't, you're going to get swapped up again, and Komodo is probably just going to keep killing your best units. Your worst unit is by far Komodo. So as long as you keep killing Komodo, that's the way to do it, I'm telling you. And it's also pretty rough because you find Komodo so late, so extremely late. Like the earliest you can find it is on turn 9, and I don't think I found it on turn 9 any of these games. We ended up normally finding it on turn 11 or 12. Maybe I do find it on turn 9 or 10 one of the games. But anyways, that doesn't matter. What was I talking about? So you want to kill the Komodo as quickly as you can. So then you can search for a new Komodo and put that onto your team. And then also, when you're running a Mantis build, you normally have stuff like Spino, you have Shark, you have just anything that goes along with other faint pets. And, Shark is a pretty important pet, along with Spino. So, like, say you're playing or whatever, you get your decent Mantis build going, and then you get your Komodo, you plop that Komodo in, and then Komodo just kills your Shark and your Spino, and you're left with Komodo and Mantis alone, and then you have to basically rebuild your whole team from that turn, and that turn is probably going to be turn 11 or 12, and yeah, you are not doing too hot anymore. So this all comes down to basically extreme luck, is what I would say. Either that, or I did try a few times with just having the Komodo and the Mantis being like the two main guys, and then I had like the 3 random pets be just faint pets, so like eagle, orca, another orca, spider, deer, whatever it is, stork, something that just when it faints, I get something out of it, so I'm not like completely left on my ass. So we finally get our Mantis here. This clearly is the run winner. So we get our Mantis here, and I'm like trying to decide how I want to orient this. I have a level 2 turtle, so it's kind of upsetting I will not be able to get... I'll either waste a melon, or I just won't be able to get the melon onto the Mantis. So we're going to end up doing it this way since our Pug is so big. And unfortunately with Pug, like, Pug in hindsight was really good, because Pug is an amazing unit. However, when you do get into the later game and you actually get Komodo on your team, you have a very real possibility of just having Pug up front, so it does absolutely nothing. So yeah, a lot of the units that work well with Mantis only work well in that specific order. And throwing a Komodo into it, yeah, all of that goes out the window. You might as well not even fucking be playing the game anymore. Regardless, it was really fun. I actually had a pretty decent time in the Discord. I was like, I'm not having fun anymore because I kept losing. But honestly, it was pretty fun. It's always really exciting to do stupid stuff like this. This is like some of the most enjoyable things that I'm able to get out of Super Auto Pets. And honestly, I think I would be sharing this even if I was not able to complete it, just because it's so funny. Like, you honestly don't expect to win, really, with this type of build. But I went the extra mile. I tried it enough times to where I was like, okay, I think this is possible as long as, you know, XYZ happens. And would you look at that, we were actually able to do it. So turn 11 here, we can finally start finding Komodo, and even we could get Komodo out of Eagle, so that's very nice to actually kill Eagle with the Mantis, but we do end up getting Spino instead, which is absolutely amazing, because if there is any possibility, any world where our Spino lives and Mantis kills two things, then we're getting a bunch of stats still onto probably what's ever left. And there you can see we finally find our Komodo. Thankfully, the game was going pretty well for me, because if it was not going well, I don't know how much longer I'd actually be in this. So, but as you know, we get to 9 wins here, and this is when Komodo starts. Or no, sorry, we're at 8 wins, so we've got a little bit more time. But this is where Komodo starts, and it's like, all right, well, now it's time to lose. Basically, playing the Komodo is instant loss. I definitely should not buff Komodo. There's no world where buffing Komodo is good there. The only pet that needs a buff is Mantis. That is it, because that's the only pet that cannot die. And in this case, we do it up like this, and oh my god. So now, at least, at the very least, we get to keep our Spino and Pug here, which is very, very important. However, Pug first, which means that it does absolutely nothing for us, and this guy is just going to eat our entire team. But on the next turn, Komodo, deer, you're gone. We do get plus 12, plus 8, though, from the Spino, and it lands on 2 good units. We've got it on the Mantis and the Pug, and now all we need to do is find another Komodo. I really wanted to end the game with the Komodo on our team, so at least this turn, I'm like, all right, we can probably win this next turn because I don't actually have the Komodo, which is really, really good. I don't want Komodo at all on my team, and then hopefully we win, and on the next turn we can pick up one last Komodo to seal the deal. Double Spino with Pug, double level 2 Spino even. Oh wait, I wish. Unfortunately, we get moved around a bit, but double Spino just gives me so many stats. And here, last turn, we actually see the Komodo, so I can get it in for one final try. And if I tie or if I lose, I'm done for. This game is over, absolutely over. So I have to leave it exactly like this and hope to God that I am able to survive, or able to win, rather. And here we go. And this is awful positioning. So if I lose, I'm done for. I lose Pug and Spino, plus my Pug is up at the front, which does not help me out. But thankfully, I am strong enough. So really, really fun stuff here. And I'm going to go over these last couple of bloopers, we'll say. But yeah, really, really fun. Double Spino. As you can see, like, we're always going for a bit of a... we always have to go for a Mantis build. So trying to do it like that doesn't work. But this was honestly pretty good positioning for me. However, I'm pretty sure I killed my team beforehand, so I just had to pick up all of this stuff after. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to beat a big-ass blowfish like that. So we lose on turn 13. Most of these losses are going to be really, really late too, which really sucks. And here, this is what I was talking about. We lose Shark and Rooster if we lose this turn. And Pug up at the front again, basically doing nothing for us. Super unfortunate. Yeah, and there's no way we can beat this team with how strong he is. But thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And you know what? Have a wonderful day.